It's one problem that we all face, and we all recognize that has to be solved. Homelessness is a social issue. Those, for the most part, the people that are on the streets are simply broken people.
When they are homeless, when they're in the midst of whatever it is, they're, the in-between that they're in, they just need a little help up at that time, but then they need community also. A group of different nonprofit organizations got together that work with the homeless. We all sat down and decided that we should kind of join arms, as you were, and start a coalition of how do we help homeless from beginning to end. Not just get a home, but also in mentoring them once they get that roof over their head, how to sustain that.
Well, from my standpoint, the Going Home project is about helping at least a portion of the homeless community that we see downtown find housing or to get out of the situation they're currently in. And some of them have the opportunity to escape the situation they're in. Those are the ones we want to help with this project.
Well, what we learned early in the process of putting this project together is that no one single entity can do this by themselves. Not one church, not one business, not one group of neighbors are capable to make this work. The idea of partnership, of bringing people together, is critical for the success of what we're trying to do.
We have a lot of different organizations, a Community Service Foundation, we couldn't do it without them, Trinity Presbyterian and Peace Memorial. They are like a beacon of light to the homeless. St. Vincent de Paul Community Kitchen is involved. And all of them are on a fairly large scale. The Church of Scientology is involved with their humanitarian efforts, and support is another big help for us. And then we have just individual groups that are involved because everyone knows someone. So when people hear about this project, they just want to give and they want to help and they want to be involved.
We've also reached out to the Downtown Clearwater Merchants Association, all the business community people on Cleveland Street. They have come on board. The Philadelphia Phillies have come on board. They're a partner with us. This neighborhood association, the Lake Bellevue Neighborhood Association, is part of this. So there's a lot of different groups that are all part of it, a variety of different organizations all coming together for the Going Home program.
One of the most exciting things for me about this project is to watch the homeless volunteer their hours. We started this project telling them that even though they're homeless, it doesn't mean they can't give back to the community. And they agreed without hesitation. And they put in literally hundreds of man-hours.
It's nice to clean up the property. New facelift. These buildings they were moldy and not nice on the outside at all. So everything has a fresh look, and a nice clean smell inside, and new flooring. And it'll be a definite benefit to people in the neighborhood.
It used to be a sore sight for our eyes. Now you could look up here and say, oh, that looks like a nice place. I've seen the guys out here working, and you can see the type of work that they've done. So they're pretty much on top of their work.
With as many people and as many different groups that are involved, I think it has a real good solid foundation for moving on.
This is just the very beginning, a kind of a pilot project of what we hope to get as many people as possible off the streets and in homes. And once people see the progress and see that it actually can work, and we get more people behind it, that we'll be able to just keep going.
So at the current time, there's 7 apartments, and they could put multiple people in each of the apartments. So we have the opportunity to help 20, 25 people.
And not take care of them just financially, that's not what we're talking about, but really help pour into their lives, help them learn the life skills that they need, help them understand what it is to hold down a stable job.
There's mentoring that we're going to have to do, and there's job skills that are going to have to be done, and each person has really taken on a different task, each group.
We would love to see them then be able to be in a position to financially move on. And then we would love to see another group of tenants come behind them.
I also hope that we can have about 20 of these team in villages, and that they could be throughout Clearwater and throughout Pinellas County, where we can reach even more people, and that faith-based community can come alongside and they can really take care of these people and love them.
There's room on this coalition for others. It's going to take a village, it's going to take a community to make a difference in what is a community problem, a community issue.
The homeless, they're people just like you and I. Anything that you can do for them is progress. We have this opportunity right now to really make a change in homelessness in Clearwater, and who knows, this could be a model of something that could really work. Because we're talking about training them for jobs, we're talking about mentoring them in life skills. I would say that if any organization was looking for something, a way that they could serve and a way that they could really make a difference, this would be a place that they could actually do it. So I would encourage anyone who had any interest whatsoever to at least check it out and become involved. There's tons of opportunities.
Awesome. Big smile here.
Everywhere.